The car behind me is no ordinary BMW. Hi, welcome to WatchMojo.com. I'm your host Ashley, and today we're checking out the new BMW Hydrogen 7. So can you tell us a little bit about the Hydrogen 7?
This is a car that runs on liquid hydrogen with an internal combustion engine, and the only emission is water vapor.
Can you tell us a little bit about the biofuel technology?
Because there is still no infrastructure for hydrogen, we run the engine on both gasoline and hydrogen, so we can switch between the modes whenever we want.
So why hydrogen?
Hydrogen, BMW believes, is the energy carrier with the highest potential for sustainable mobility, because if you produce it out of renewable energies, you don't have any impact on the environment.
The car releases a lot of horsepower without emissions, so how is that possible?
Because we pretty much run this engine as with gasoline, so it's the same concept, we just change the fuel. So we don't have any compromises with power as other technologies have.
So why don't you see more hydrogens on the road then?
First, because there is no infrastructure to support it, so we have to have our own stations in order to run our projects. And this is a bit our message here, is to say to the public and to the industry and to the politics, to the business, that there is a product, but there is no infrastructure to support it.
How does someone go about refilling the hydrogen tank?
The refilling is pretty much like with gasoline. We have developed a special nozzle, which is very user-friendly. We connect here, this is a hydrogen filler flap, and after 6 to 8 minutes, the car is full.
Do you want to show us the interior?
Sure. So if you take the cover, you'll see then the liquid hydrogen tank. A full tank is 8 kilograms of hydrogen, which is about 120 liters. Now at this stage we have this tank which occupies this volume of the trunk, and in the future concept we'll be able to integrate it in the package of the car and overcoming this compromise of using this volume. It looks like the standard V12 engine compartment. You just see here, this is where the hydrogen comes from here. Under this cover you can see the connections for the hydrogen injectors. So the hydrogen comes here at relatively low pressure, and then for each cylinder we have one injection valve. So between the gasoline and the hydrogen mode, the injection is the difference. You see there both fuel levels in kilogram hydrogen and in liters gasoline. And with this button here you can switch in case you don't have a station nearby. You can just try it out now. The nicest thing to see now is what comes in the exhaust. Let's take a look. Just can feel the moisture here and no smell at all, so it's just water.